Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony. And we're back for The Office.
Yes.
Last time was Diversity Day.
Yes.
Very awkward, very touchy subject. Michael Scott and we're on to episode 3. It'll be halfway mark through season 1. So this is season 1, episode 3, Healthcare. This aired on the 5th of April 2005, directed by Ken Whittingham and written by Paul Lieberstein.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. There we go. Healthcare. What are we going to get into? Learning about their healthcare system and how bad it is. Someone going to cook some meth?
Maybe.
Yeah, who knows? I'm very excited for more. I really enjoyed the first 2 episodes, and apparently it only gets better, so I'll see. Full reaction is in the description. Need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we talk all about it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I don't get people who skip intros, by the way. You do, don't you? I love them. It puts you in the mood for the show. I'm like, oh yeah.
I don't by choice choose to skip them, but I don't mind if the
when you're binging, it just
streaming
skips over it. Ugh.
scripts it, I don't mind it.
I hate that.
Pamela ding dong. Make a copy.
Sure.
Messages, stat.
Nothing new.
Lay them on moi. What?
Nothing new.
Nothing going on.
Oh, do you want me to repeat the messages that I gave you before? For
I like that.
The most sacred thing I do is
Can we try this again?
provide for my workers, my family. I give them money. I give them food. Not directly, but through the money. Today I am in charge of picking a great new healthcare plan. Does that make me their doctor?
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
Of course it does. Man, this office looks so exciting.
What plan have you decided on?
One with the acupuncture, you know, the works.
Wait, acupuncture?
Mm-hmm.
None of the plans have acupuncture. Have you looked at them closely, Michael?
Well, I think it was you who didn't look closely. Gold plan.
I'm not even on
He's-
that plan.
Guess they can't afford that
You
one.
gotta crack
You know,
these
the
things
whole
open.
reason that we're doing this is to save money. So, you just need to pick
His
a
face
provider and then choose the cheapest plan.
Kind of a tough assignment.
That's the job.
It's your
decision
job.
around the old
There
orifice.
you go.
Well, it's a suicide mission, you know?
Suicide mission.
You know, sometimes a manager has to deliver the bad news. I do it all the time.
Oh, yeah, when have you
So-
ever done that?
I'm doing it right now.
That's so sarcastic.
No, I have a life. You should try it sometime.
Then who would watch my TV? Sort of like
Yeah. Can't abandon the TV.
Ah.
Has feelings.
There's a decision that needs to be made. I'm having an unbelievably busy day. So, I am
The cameraman.
healthcare plan for our office.
That is a great offer. I really think I should be concentrating on sales. You know,
I
who
know
would
he
be
would
great
love
for
this task.
Anytime Michael asks me to do anything, I just tell him that Dwight should do it. Yes.
There you go.
Nothing.
Right now, this is just a job. If this were my career, I'd have to throw myself in front of a train.
Okay.
First, let's go over
Bit
some
extreme,
parameters.
but
How many people can I fire?
None. You're picking a healthcare plan.
2. I'm gonna need an office. I think the conference room should be fine.
You can use the conference room as a temporary workspace.
Yes, I have an office.
Nope. You cannot use it.
Okay, I take it back. It's a workspace.
Temporary workspace. You can use it.
Dwight's just pushing his luck.
If Dwight
His
fails,
face.
that is right, too. And if he succeeds, then no one will be prouder than I am. I groomed him. I made him what he is today.
Good choice.
Unless he fails.
Dwight Schrute.
And,
I had nothing to do with it.
I did my job. I slashed benefits to the bone.
Oh,
and saved
what did Kevin do?
Was I too harsh? Maybe. In the wild, healthcare is, ow, I hurt my leg. A lion eats me, and I'm dead.
So,
I'm not dead. I'm the lion. You're dead.
Okay. He really thinks a lot of himself, did he?
No dental, there's no vision, there's a $1,200 deductible.
So it's crap.
Pam, Michael, Scott, how's tricks?
Where are you?
Oh, I am in my office. I am swamped.
What's he
I
doing?
have work up to my ears. I'm busy. Can't step away. I just wanted to check in and see how everybody's doing.
The cameraman's working overtime in this episode.
yeah.
People are really unhappy hanging out because
I'm sorry, I gotta go. I'm getting a call.
No, you're not.
Wow. She can see.
I have to
Of
make a
course
call
she
after
can.
I finish. Just don't let anybody in my office under any conditions today. I'm just too
He's a coward.
swamped.
Yes.
What a coward.
Gotta go. I have to take this.
Still no one calling.
That's great.
Knock, please. Knock. This is an office.
It says workspace.
Same thing.
If it's the same thing, then why'd you write workspace?
Just knock,
He's got a good point.
please. Okay, a sign of a respect for your superior.
You are not my superior.
Oh, gee, then why do I have an office?
I thought it was a workspace.
Okay.
No.
Are you really in charge of picking the healthcare plan?
Yes, and my decision is final.
You cut everything.
Well, why did you do that? You work here. Don't you want new
Yeah.
insurance?
Never been sick, perfect immune system.
Okay, well, if you've never been sick, then you don't have any antibodies.
I don't need them. Superior genes. I'm shrewd. I can raise and lower my cholesterol at will.
He just
That's
complete
power.
control.
Raise your cholesterol.
So I can lower.
That's a good point.
Won't come out of his office.
Gotta come out sometime. To go to the bathroom.
Kevin, that's inappropriate.
Michael, can I talk to you? I would love
They
to.
were right,
but
though.
I am really busy. Rain check? Well,
Michael, please.
Chase him. They're all like surrounded him.
which memo?
Dwight's healthcare memo, I told you about it.
Good plan?
It's a great plan.
He made huge cuts.
You make cuts?
Yeah, you said to
No,
go
no,
ahead
no,
and trim
no,
it.
no. Did nothing specific because I was so busy. Go in there, Dwight,
God damn.
and find these people a plan that'll work for them.
I can handle it.
You feel good?
Well, hey.
All right.
No,
Good.
I don't feel good.
There's some other good news. At the end of the day, for all of you,
Ooh.
a big surprise. Okay? So hang in there.
Ice cream.
I'll see you at the end of the day.
They don't seem very happy about this. She's back in it. For God's sake.
This is not good.
Did you talk to him? You let him walk all over you. It's just pathetic.
What the hell? I'm blaming him.
Do I know what the surprise is? Hell no. They're out there thinking, wow,
he's very
my boss
unaware.
really cares about me. What a great guy. I love him. I love him.
It's delusional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone, gather round.
They didn't move an inch.
Fill this out and write down any diseases you have that you might want covered. See what I can do.
We can't write our diseases down for you because that's confidential.
Okay, well, I didn't say to write your name down, did I? Fill it out, leave it anonymous. Sound fair? Good. All right, I'll be in my office.
Workspace.
There's like a little war going on
Yeah.
between.
We are going on a little mission.
I'm going out of the office?
Where are you going?
What?
Part of my busy day, you know.
With who?
Why not?
I found it. It's called Michael Scott.
I want Atlantic City. They send a bus free, picks everybody up. Room is comped. They give you a big pile of chips. All inclusive, free kind of weekend.
I don't know of anything like that. Just call those casinos directly.
I did. So
Wow. It's not going well for him. She's just writing all the symptoms of that.
Yeah.
Don't write Ebola or mad cow disease because I'm suffering from both of them.
I'm inventing new diseases.
Oh, great.
So like, teeth turn to liquid, and then they drip down the back of my throat. What'd you call that?
I thought you said that's spontaneous dentohydroplosion.
Spontaneous.
Colin asked you a little favor.
That's awful. It's quite cool to see out the office of it.
Yeah.
Maybe we could take him down to take a spin on your big ride.
You mean the elevator that takes you down in the mine shaft? It's not really a ride,
It says here, 300-foot drop.
but it moves really slowly.
It's not like a right.
So it's not a free fall.
It's an industrial coal elevator.
All right.
Not quite
once
what
you
he
get down
pictured.
into the
No.
mine- So I don't know what the surprise is. Am I worried? No. See, I thrive on this.
It's freaking
This
out.
is my world. This is improv. This is whose line is it anyway?
Hey, I know who's like
All right, who did this? I'm not mad. I just want to know who did it. Someone forged medical information.
All right, that's a pretty intense accusation. How do you know that they're fake?
Leprosy. Flesh-eating bacteria. Hot dog fingers. Government-created killer nanorobot infection.
Absolutely not.
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna have to interview each and every one of you till the perpetrator makes him or herself known. Till that time, there will be no healthcare coverage for anyone.
He's taking this far too seriously. My God.
Nano-robot?
It's an epidemic.
Do not give him any responsibility.
Count Chocolitis. Why did you write that down, Jim? Is it because you know I love Count Chocula? What are you doing? Jim! Damn it! Jim, let me out! Jim,
That solves that. I love how Stanley's just like carrying on.
Jim Halpert?
let me out.
Who is this?
Let me out. Yes, I can.
Can you hold on 1 second? I'm getting a beep.
Hey, Jim, it's Pam.
Hey, Pam. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay. Getting excited for the weekend now.
Yeah.
Just winding him up.
I'm not bothering you, am I?
No, not
You
at all.
don't have anything you're doing?
I have nothing to do.
Oh, great.
Jim?
Yeah, no, this weekend, nothing. I'm not really doing anything.
I feel like he could like escalate to committing murder.
This is Dwight Schrute calling for Jan Levinson Gould.
See,
Dwight Schrute
Talent.
calling, acting manager. And I needed your permission to fire Jim Halpert.
Who is this?
Dwight Schrute
From sales? Where's Michael Scott?
is not here right now. He put me in charge of the office.
Right,
if he
listen to me
did.
very carefully. You are not a manager of anything. Understand?
That's not entirely true. He put me in charge of picking health.
Putting him in his place.
When Michael gets back, you tell him to call me.
Since I have you on the
Back
phone,
onto the bus.
can I fire Jim?
No, please don't use my cell phone ever again.
Oh, this is your. I thought this was your.
He's just made himself look like an idiot, really, and
Yeah.
he thinks he's in charge. He thinks he knows it.
Hey, everybody, ice cream sandwiches!
I said ice cream.
Yeah, you do.
Big one, it's all good. Phyllis, think fast! Yeah, boom! Oh, right. Angela, wow! Hey, Temp, why don't you take 2? Because you don't get health care. You get the kind with the cookies. Why don't you just eat it? And here you go, Stanley the man.
This isn't the big surprise, is it? Because we've been having a pretty horrible day.
Nope, this isn't the surprise. It's surprising.
No, I think it is.
Because you didn't expect it, but you'll know
expected
it when you see it. Michael?
I tried being rational. I got no help from corporate, so that leaves me with no option. I'm now going to read aloud your submitted medical condition. Please raise your hand to indicate that it is real. If you do not raise your hand, it will not be covered.
What about confidentiality?
Yeah.
You know what?
This is
You have
literally
forfeited that privilege. Obviously, I am the only adult here.
He feels like a child, really.
Inverted penis.
Could you mean vagina? Because I want that covered.
I thought your vagina was removed from the hysterectomy.
Uterus is different from a vagina. I still have a vagina.
Oh my god, this is awful. He looks sad. How many has he eaten?
I don't know.
Jesus.
Dermatitis. Make sure that's covered.
This feels very
Hysterical
invading.
1. Anal fissures.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, but no one here has it.
Oh.
Someone has it.
Do you feel good now, Dwight?
I think we should go.
I don't know, Kevin. I mean, this is important.
For God's sake, he's the worst. Oh, he's actually coming out. They all look so sad. Is he just gonna walk out?
Well, what? You could be referring to anything.
The
Healthcare plan.
Why did you put Dwight in charge of that? He did a horrible job.
Did you raise benefits?
I most certainly did not.
Oh, come on! That's horrible! Ah. Thanks, Dwight, for a crappy plan. Ah, damn! Oh. Jan needs it by 5, and... Oh, it's after 5. Oh, awful.
For God's sake.
See you guys on Monday.
That's it? It's just...
What about the surprise?
Yes, thank you, Angela, for reminding me. Would you like to tell me what you think the big surprise is?
We all think you don't have a surprise.
Here we go. And
Thinking?
the big surprise is...
no surprise. She's gonna run out. It's the worst.
When I am backed into a corner, that is when I come alive.
Yeah. All right.
The greats like Drew Carey and Ryan
Hey.
Stiles.
Yeah. That's just whose line is it anyway? Kevin's just gone.
Robin Williams. Oh man, I'm Mork from Mork. Well, I'm Bork from Spork. Zibbly blue blue.
He's losing his mind. Or lost it, I mean.
Yeah.
Everyone just slowly but surely walking out. He needs to be a man and act like an actual manager.
Jan wants you to call her.
Just to put that in there.
For God's sake. My God, there we go. Healthcare.
Yep.
If only they lived in England, you know?
Yeah. Finally.
I'm guessing this was the tape from the UK one.
No. Wow. That was episode 3.
Yes.
What did you think of it?
I liked it. What do you think of it?
I liked it.
You seen it before?
Probably.
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's just a distant memory of mine.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. It was good. Yeah, just so awkward. Just so awkward. And I guess that's all it's going to be from now. Just Michael. It's just the worst.
It's horrible to think that, like in America and stuff, like, because we live in the UK, we have healthcare
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah, we
But,
have the
like,
National Health Service, so we
yeah.
get everything free, so it doesn't matter.
But like as a business,
Yeah.
like you have to make that decision, and it has to
Yeah.
be within budget as well, so it can't always please everyone.
It's so insane. And like, imagine having that job. Like, it's his job. He's the manager. Like, so he should be like. That's what.
Yeah.
What's her name? Jan. Yeah, that's what Jan was pointing out to him. Like, you gotta give the bad news, make the hard decisions, and he just couldn't handle it. Can't hack it. How is he still a manager? How is he still? I mean, it's for the benefit of the show, but my God, yeah. This was really like kind of a Dwight heavy episode in a way as well.
Yeah.
Showing how in charge and how
he craves.
Yeah,
authority.
he craves authority, attention. Like,
Yeah.
he thinks he's got the power and he does not.
You also get more of the relationship between Jim and Dwight as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
obviously Jim knows he's gonna completely balls it up. But
Oh,
he's like, you
yeah.
should give it to him.
Jim knows how to push his buttons as
Yeah.
well and make it worse for him. Yeah. Yeah, so basically it was all about Michael getting to pick a new health plan, and he didn't really. He picked one. It was the gold plan with acupuncture and whatever. And Jan's like, "What? What plan?" He's like, "The gold one. Did you not read it? I think you didn't read it." And she's like, "I don't even have that. Like, we did this because you need to save money and cut costs.
You need to pick a provider and have the basic one from that provider."
Yeah. It's like, I don't know about that. It's like, you've got to make these decisions. Yeah. Would you want to be in that position?
No.
No. Sounds horrible. Yeah, I wouldn't like it. So I don't envy it. But yeah, he brings Jim in to try and get him to do it.
Yeah, because he's got so much
to do. Well, I love
the
the
camera pans
right?
and the
one post-it in the thing. Yeah.
This is where Jim suggests Dwight does it.
Yeah, I think I really need to stick to sales. So, yeah. I know someone who would love to. Dwight. And he's like, it just cuts to him like, I'll take it. I'll do it.
Yeah. Can I get an office?
Yeah. It's like, no, you can just do it at your desk.
You can do it in the workspace next door.
You can do it in the I want the meeting room. It's my office. He's like, no, you can have it as temporary workplace. Workspace, yeah. Yeah. Dwight is just demanding instantly. The instant he gets a hint of like power or whatever, he's just all over it. But he's not built out for it. And I love how Jan calls him out for that on the phone because he's not cut out for it as much as he thinks. But he basically takes charge, but he picks a plan and they're not happy with it.
No. Doesn't include dental, doesn't include anything.
Yeah, I like how at the beginning Michael was like, "Oh, I provide for them, I give them money, I give them food. Well, not really food, but I just kind of give them." Yeah. I love all the shots we get of them just doing mundane things. It looks so boring. Yeah. I would hate to work in an office like that. It just would be awful.
I like the fact that at this point as well, he just hides.
Yeah. Oh, there was that bit at the beginning as well where he goes up to Pam and he's like, Pamela. It's like, what, any messages? She's like, no, nothing. It's like, what about the thing you told me? Oh, you want me to repeat it now that here? Yeah. Like I like that they can do this in this show, like break the fourth wall completely. Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, he just hides the whole episode pretty much. Yeah, but Dwight picks a terrible. Oh, he goes around giving a memo, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Of what's happened, and they're all like looking at it shocked, and like Stanley's like, what's gone? Like eye care, like dental, or nothing. There's nothing here.
That's where they mention that he's just hiding in his office, and then Kevin's like, he'll have to come out to use the toilet.
He like smiles. Like, what? Angela, is it?
Yeah.
She's like, that's inappropriate. But it cuts to him coming out of the bathroom. And what are their names? I wrote his name down. Was it Oscar? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know the other lady's name. I don't think I know her name. Or was it Angela? I can't remember who was there. No, it was the brown-haired lady with glasses, right? I don't think we got her name. Anyway, yeah, and they're asking, and he's kind of like, I'm very busy. Can we arrange it? You know, wait till later. Yeah. And they all kind of surround him.
So they're like, but he's cut everything, and then he's like,
Dwight.
That's not what I asked you to do.
He keeps just chucking, because like he says, if Dwight does a good job, then I say I'm the one who did it.
Yeah.
If not, I have nothing to do with it. Yeah. It's total palming off of responsibility when he should have all the responsibility.
And this is where he tells him that he's got a surprise.
A big surprise later, and
and he just goes back into his office.
Yeah. Do I know what the surprise is? No, but they don't know that. I've made their day better. And they're all like, this is the worst day ever.
Yes.
Yeah. I like it. I don't know. Is this when Dwight comes up with the idea, write your medical problems down?
Yeah.
And then get back to me. And Jim's like, well, that's confidential information.
Yeah.
You can't have that. It's like, well, I'm not asking you to write your names.
No. Just
Everyone's
write
happy
it down so that everything can be included.
And then Jim and Pam are coming up with fake diseases.
Yeah.
My teeth, turn into a liquid and go down the back of my throat.
Yeah, he's like, that's not a made-up thing. That's
I've
really called it.
coming up with made-up diseases, but this is like, yeah, it's crazy. It's funny. Jim has like circled all of them.
Yeah. Then we see Michael leaving to go and find the surprise.
Yeah. Which is quite cool. We got like an outside view, because I didn't really think about it. Like the whole show so far has literally just been in the office, right?
No, it does venture out.
Yeah. I think I know that because I think I've seen clips of other places, but it's kind of a neat concept in a way to keep it in one place and try and be creative with that. In a way, it's kind of like lots of shows make bottle episodes, don't they? Where it's one location. It feels like what the last two episodes were like. I kind of like that in a way. It forces you to be a lot more creative with the space and what you're doing. So,
and when it's like the pilot season of something, they never know how much.
Yeah,
how
it probably doesn't have a big of a budget as the others as well. So stuff like that. Yeah. So, but yeah, he goes that way. First of all, he goes to like a travel agency. Right? Yeah. And he's like, oh yeah, Atlantic City, they get free bus, you get free food, free this. And the guy's like,
you might have to call the casinos themselves.
Yeah, I did that. Next we see him, he's talking on the phone to guys like, oh, your ride, how much, like...
It's like, our lift to the coal
mine. It's like, yeah, but it's like a 300-foot drop. He's like, yes, but it's a very slow industrial
so it's not free falling.
What's at the bottom? Like laser tag? He's like completely oblivious. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, he kind of gives up. And I joked ice cream at the beginning, and that's literally what he did. He bought ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah, and then they're like, is this the surprise? He's like, no.
Because Stanley's like, because we've had a really crap day. He's like, no, but it is surprising, but not the surprise. I like how, Ryan, right?
Yeah.
Ryan. He's like, have you got the ones with the cookie? He's like, just eat it, alright? Just eat it.
He gives him two because he's like, you don't even have healthcare.
Yeah. Oh, that was the conversation Jim and Dwight had as well about diseases. It's like, because they're talking about it. It's like, oh, you cut all this. Like, what if you need it? And he's like, I don't need it. I've got a perfect immune system. Yeah. I can raise and lower my cholesterol at will. Yeah, Pam's like, why would you want to raise your cholesterol?
Because then I can lower
it. Yeah. He's like, I'm a shrew. It reminded me in a way of Dennis when he's like, sickness be gone. Control. Yeah. But can't remember what happens next, really.
Dwight
but
kicks off about the forms.
Yeah, he really goes back. You can hear him shouting from in the room.
Yeah.
He's like, "Who did this? Who wrote these on here?
Who did this one? Nothing's being included."
Yeah. What was the first one he said? Oh, leprosy. They're all. How do you know they're not real? It's like leprosy. And then he was like listing off them, and they're just all laughing. Nanobots and whatever. Yeah. So he comes up with a plan. Well, no, then they... Oh, yeah, he's going to interview each person to find out, who's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he gets Jim in there and starts asking him, I know you did this.
I don't know.
He basically just locks him in. Yeah. And then chucks the keys on the ship. I love how Stanley's just like... It's really good.
And then Dwight phones Jim and he's like, "Hello, Jim."
Yeah.
He's like, "Can you let me out?"
Who is this? Oh, sorry, I'm getting another call.
Cool. And then his Pamela. "Hey, how are you today?"
Are you busy at all? No, not at all. I'm not busy. And he's just like... Oh, we got a cut to bloody Michael, sitting in the thing, eating, tons of ice cream bars. Yeah. Dwight is a little tattletale. He ends up calling Jan. And she's like, "Who is this?" It's like, "It's Dwight Schrute, acting manager." It's like, Dwight Sales? But Michael put me in charge. He's out. She's like, "Where's Michael?"
To fire Jim.
It's like, what? You need to, tell Michael he needs to call me.
Yeah,
because he's like, he put me in charge of picking the healthcare. Yeah, and she's like, "This is not." Yeah. And he's like, "I just need one thing. Can I fire Jim?" No.
Because she says on the phone as well, "You are not a manager."
Yeah. She puts him in his place, which is really cool. Yeah. There you go. I think it kind of cuts to him.
Oh, yeah, because it's after that. Isn't it after that he comes in with the ice creams? Because he's not there. Because then he throws one at Dwight, who's looking through the window.
Bloody Michael chucking it at people as well. Because he chucks it at... He did name that woman. I can't remember. Is it Gladys or something? I don't know.
Is it the brown hair with glasses?
Yeah.
Phyllis.
Phyllis, that's it. Yeah. Chucks it. I kind of smacks her. Just Kevin chucks it past Kevin, and he's like... Yeah, I think then after the Pam talk, maybe it cuts to him being they're all in the room with Dwight then, and he's going through. He's like, I'll name the diseases, and you put your hand up. Reverse. It's like reverse penis or something, right? Or inverse penis. Inverted penis. And then she's like,
I can't remember her name.
No, I don't remember. But she's kind of like, are you talking about a vagina? Because
it's gonna bug me what her name is.
But she's basically like, I have that, Yeah. And then what's the one that comes up? I can't remember what's next.
Dermatitis comes up.
Oh yeah, thank you, because she's like, it's so awkward. Anal fissures. It's like, that's not even a real one. And Kevin's like, someone has it. He looks at the camera and they're all looking at him like, Dwight can then he's then like, oh shit, what have I done? In a way. Yeah. Poor Kevin. And then they all start to leave. And Michael's just looking through the thing. It's like, should we just go? He finally comes out. It's like, and then Oscar's like, so? He's like, so that could be referring to anything. What do you want?
Yeah.
Healthcare plan. What's going on?
Well, I needed to let Jan know by 5, and
it's too late. So yeah. Oh, they moan about Dwight again and everything. He's like, Dwight, why did you do? Oh, he's acting he's so bad at acting bad at him. And he goes to leave, and then Angela is like,
"What about the surprise?"
Oh, thank you, Angela, for reminding me. The surprise is they're all gonna just...
Yeah, I like the cut when he's like, "I'm really good at improv."
Yeah, because
from the best.
Yeah, he spoke about Whose Line Is It Anyway. Yeah. I spoke about Whose Line Is It Anyway last night on PlayStation. Actually, I love Whose Line Is It Anyway. You ever watched it?
No.
Do you know what it is?
I think maybe I have actually. No, I think I have.
It's four people, and there's different games, and they bring them up, and they have to improvise basically. Yeah. It was so good. The English one's good as well, but the American one's really good. I never watched the newer season. It had, do you know from Friends, who Ross got with in the end season? She was a professor as well. Can't remember her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she hosted the newer season, so I've never seen those. But he mentioned Drew Carey, who was the host, and he mentioned Ryan Stiles, who was also on both the English and the American one. The two people I'm going to forget. Ryan Stiles, did I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery. They were the two. Yeah, they were really good. I love that show. But yeah, it cuts to him saying that, which is really funny because he's not good at improv at all.
Just stood there like...
and they're just like...
And then Kevin goes first.
And they start leaving one by one.
All give up.
Even
like...
Jim's like, just fed up and just goes... Oh, Pam said... Jan said you should call her. That's it.
Yeah.
It just shows more of his awful ways.
Yeah. Right.
I don't think he's as awful as people say. Like, a lot of people say, oh, he's terrible. I mean, he's bad. But I don't think he's like...
Do you think he really lacks people skills?
Yes, and he's just very...
Which is really crazy for being in a management position, but it goes with the show, doesn't it?
Yeah. I get it. I get he can probably... I can see him becoming more likeable, but... Yeah, like, I don't think he's the worst person in the world, but maybe that's because we're used to the gang in Always Sunny or something, but I don't know. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, that was good. Who knows what they'll do next? We're halfway through season 1. We've only got 3 more. I mean, season 1's going to be like a blast. We're going to fly through, and then season 2's like 22 episodes or something. How many is it? 22 episodes, yeah. So, but there we go. The Office. Really enjoying it. So more of Dwight's ego at play, big-headedness, and I really like that Pam and Jim screwed with him.
Yeah.
And I like we're getting more of the other characters here and there.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's crazy how many characters there are in this. It's a big ensemble.
Loads.
Obviously, there's the more main people, it seems, like Jim, Dwight, him, Pam.
They're all kind of main people.
Yeah, I get it. But at the moment...
once it moves on, everyone is
At the moment, they seem more like the main people. And whenever I've heard about the show, I always hear of Michael Scott, Jim, and Dwight. Like, they're the people I know about. But, yeah, there we go.
There's loads more people.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and they introduce new people, I know. I think there's even crossover. I think there's an actress from Parks and Rec in this as well.
Possibly,
Yeah, so... Look forward to that. But yeah, next on the channel will be more Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Otherwise, we'll be back with The Office in a week's time. Yes. Yeah, so looking forward to that. But yeah, thank you once again, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.